Hello, this is Reverend Justo, the Southwest Area Minister here at the Michigan Conference Office. I believe in passion. I believe that part of the task of life is to discover your passion. What moves your soul? What brings life-giving energy to you rather than draining who you are and the energy that you have? So part of the things that I often talk about, particularly to young people and to the people that I coach, is inviting them to reflect upon what is your passion. So what moves your soul? What brings life-giving energy to you? What causes you to be stirred up, to get your juices flowing, to motivate you from dead center to action? Passion is life-giving. Once you identify your passion, and if you are able then at some point in life to have someone pay you to live out your passion, you're no longer working. You're playing. You're enjoying life. You're living what you are called to be. That being said, part of my passion is justice. I believe in the human dignity of all of creation, that all of us have innate dignity and worth, and that we as a people of God are called to acknowledge, even in those who we totally disagree with, that their lives are sacred and holy and have worth. To that end, I want to announce to you that Ministerio Rio de Agua Viva, or Joy Like a River UCC, in Grand Rapids, the new Latino, Latinx, multilingual community of faith that we have established, will be announcing on March the 20th that we will be the first sanctuary church in West Michigan. We're going to do that because we are passionate about justice. We are passionate about people. We are passionate about their dignity. And we feel that God is calling us in this moment in time to live that out in tangible ways. In the Grand Rapids area, so I'm told, churches have been talking about becoming a sanctuary church for 3 and 4 years. And God bless those that want to continue to talk about it. But we feel called to action. We feel called to challenge the current system, particularly of this new administration, who would criminalize and devalue and, quite frankly, has declared a war on immigrants. Someone has to stand up. Someone needs to speak truth to power. Someone needs to dare to challenge an unjust law so that the lives of others who are sacred and holy and have worth are lifted up, are celebrated. One of our sister churches in Phoenix today announced that they have just taken in a Latinx father whose son, a 5-year-old, has leukemia. Shadow Rock Church has decided once again, because it's not the first time, that they will be holy ground, a safe and sacred place for this family, especially since Immigration and Customs Enforcement is threatening and has threatened to deport a dad when their child is critically ill. If that doesn't motivate you or get you juiced up to say, what are we doing? What have we become? I don't know what will. But I'm very clear, and so is the church that I pastor. People are more important than papers. People's lives matter. Celebrating, affirming, embracing their dignity matters. And some of you are out there saying, whoa, espérate, time out. We have laws, and we should follow those laws. Well, let's talk about that for a second. Let me take you back to 1864, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, when the U.S. took over Mexican territory. The treaty clearly states that there would be open borders between Mexico and the United States. Indeed, the first border patrol crossing and signal was 6 stones. 1 second I'm in Mexico, I move my foot past those 6 stones, and I'm in the U.S. So we as a nation have done what we have historically done to native peoples. We sign treaties, and when they are convenient to us in our best interest, we honor them. But when we don't want people here anymore, we pretend that doesn't exist, that we never signed that. The Bracero movement in the 1960s welcomed and affirmed and embraced people from Mexico and Central and South America to come work in the U.S. The borders were open. When we decided we had enough, we shut the borders again. But they're criminals, some argue. If caring for my family and providing them the economic needs that they have, if protecting my wife and my daughters from slavery, from forced prostitution, if protecting my children and my wife and my family and my parents and sisters and brothers from drugs and gangs and drug lords means crossing a border, come on, honestly, wouldn't you do it? Wouldn't you value the life and the lives of your family over a border? So friends, I simply want to invite you to recognize that everyone has dignity. And for those of you that say, well, wait a minute, they're undocumented. Well, my brother and my sister, everyone has papers. They may be underdocumented in the U.S., but they have documents. They are not the other. They are you and me. Danny Karachi is an 18-year-old young man. Parents brought him to the U.S. when he was 5 years old. He's won a full scholarship to Western. He's bright. He's articulate. He has spoken with me at Portage, UCC. He's preached in my church, and he tells his story. Danny is as American as my nephews and nieces, as my parents and I. So we will, on the 20th, publicly state and declare, we will embrace and welcome anyone who feels that they are under threat, that their dignity is not honored or respected. We will not ask people about papers or documentation. We will open our doors. We will celebrate their dignity. We will live out our passion in ways that honor them, that honor Christ, because we are a Matthew 25 kind of people. We are a Matthew 25 church. I hope you find your passion. And it may be different than mine, but whatever it is, live it out to the fullest extent that you can and be the church. Thank you for your time.